Well, I think I'm starting to find out what's going on with Amazon. I went and read a review from somebody who was talking about how they're trying to buy a micro SD card from Amazon. And I noticed when I bought a micro SD card, I had to really research carefully because there are a lot of fake micro SD cards that either, number one, were review scammed or whatever. I pissed off a couple Chinese or I don't know where they're from companies that had fake ads. They said they had a 256 gigabyte or whatever size micro SD, and they weren't really that. Because I could tell by the way the items looked and the pictures if they had one. And a lot of the reviews, they'd have a lot of padded saying they were good, but when you looked in the reviews, there were a lot of people who said this isn't even what it's supposed to be. And so I know that little scam. I've seen it before. The other thing I thought was funny is if you complain to Amazon and say, hey, this is a fake product, they do something really interesting. They allow the people that are running that scam to complain about you so that after a while they can just stop you from making reviews. And I noticed that and I said, well, no, that can't be right. But that's what I think they did. That's why I can't review on Amazon anymore, is because I was doing honest reviews, and when I saw a bunch of scammers, and trust me, there's some pads supposed to be like a Samsung and supposed to have 8 or 10 cores, and they're neither. I got the pad in the mail. I took it up. First thing I do is test it. And it had 4 cores, and it was literally not enough RAM and literally a bad screen, and it just kept going. And it was a whole fake product, even though Amazon backed it. You know, they said, oh, I'll take it back and that thing. But that's just it, though. I reviewed it and said what it was. Okay, next thing I know, I get banned. Now, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. Well, here's what's going on. Amazon's making money by selling products that are fake. And they're not going to fix that because they make a lot of profit, I'm guessing, either in a kickback or this. Now, Jeff Bezos, let's just bring him up. He's the guy running that company. He made $200 billion off of cheating people. We're not talking about the average company that's on Amazon. Most of the Amazon products are pretty good. I got batteries from Amazon. Outstanding. I recommend the batteries. We've got several batteries. Amazon Basics, different size. Outstanding products. But then comes the problem. The problem is that Amazon's allowing people to pad their reviews, and if you go in and say this product is fake, they're allowed to say, well, you're a fake reviewer. Let me tell you something. Once you become told as a fake reviewer, here's what you get for fake reviewer. You get banned, and you cannot get it back, because if I sent email to them, they don't even respond to you. That's how little they care about whether or not it's a fake product. I think maybe the Justice Department has to take a close look at Amazon's business practices. Because if they're actually doing what I think they're doing, they're defrauding America. Now, mind you, that's not the only country that has to worry about it. There's Europe, there's Mexico, there's Canada. If you guys are getting reviews out there and you're saying, oh, it's a bad product and they're a false product, look at the bigger picture. This company is getting the reviews banned for the people that are finding the bad products. They're in on the scam. Either they're part of the problem or they have some really stupid people in their customer service department. Because if I send them an email and say, hey, show me what I did wrong, they don't even answer the email, which means they're getting paid back. So here's an important thing to remember. I think Jeff Bezos was right. Amazon will go bankrupt. They'll go bankrupt because they'll continue to scam people till they get to a point where they're wiped out financially. And that's because they're being stupid. The people that actually can review products, I'm one of them, and I'll review a product. I'll give you a brutal review, but your product will be fairly reviewed. If it's a good product, I'll say it. Mind you, I won't say it on Amazon because they don't allow me to review their products. And let me tell you something. Most everything in my house is from Amazon, electronic-wise. Will I buy a TV from Amazon? Hell no. Not after the fiasco with fake reviews and them not letting me review a product. Will I buy any more Alexas? Maybe not. Yeah, I've got a lot of them in the house now, but I don't think I'll upgrade them anymore. I like the Ring system, but alas, they removed all my reviews telling them how great it was. Because they don't just remove your ability to review, they remove all your reviews on the bad products. So all those scammer companies are out selling their stuff. So buyer beware. My reviews aren't even there to help you not buy the wrong thing or buy the wrong thing or however you want to say it. You know, I always try to give you a fair review, and I always will, and I'll do it on here, but I got a good idea. If you need to buy a TV, go to Best Buy. If you need to buy a groceries, go to Walmart, but never have them delivered. I've already seen that. They use some of the some of the delivery services, and they've delivered stuff to my house that I didn't even order. And they said, "Oh, your order's complete," but the order wasn't even there. So I had to go through a fiasco and wait a couple days to get my money back. And just so you know, these companies, when they hold your money for 5 business days, they put your money in a high-interest, load-bearing account, and they make money off giving you a refund. So remember that when you deal with the company. But just do not get deliveries from Walmart. And buy your TVs, stereos, things like that. Probably a good idea to start buying them from only Best Buy. I can tell you that if you can go in the store and you're willing to sacrifice your chance at life because of COVID, Walmart has some good buys. And if you really have a question, you can actually ask me, and I'll give you an honest answer what TV you should buy, depending on what you're going to use it for. And I have a lot of experience, over 40 years. And I know the electronics behind it. I know the technologies all the way across the board, and I can help you. If you don't need that kind of help or don't care, I understand that. You'll be one of the people that later on will be writing, "No, I should have listened." But for now, until Amazon stops what they're doing, I'd recommend steering clear of their electronics and steering clear of their reviews. Their reviews are fake. If I'm not doing them, and if I'm not allowed to do them, that means a lot of the good reviewers, the honest people, aren't able to review because the scammer companies are making sure you can't review. So remember that. So when you deal with Amazon, grain of salt, and then maybe down the road you won't have to deal with that. I'll give you more trouble. I can tell you the batteries from Amazon, if they're basics, they're good. I can tell you a lot of their products that you sign up for, they won't let you review if you don't have it. Either you pay them money to get it, to review the product if it's any good. I'd wait a while before I'd buy into that stuff with them and just hold back. And if you need groceries, get them locally. If you need anything else along those lines, electronics, go to Best Buy. Best Buy will never steer you wrong, and always buy an extended warranty from Best Buy. If you don't, you are sticking yourself into an area you don't want to go into. You guys have a nice day.